What up, everybody? It's your boy Nautical. Welcome back to Destiny, man. We're about to do a gunplay weapon video. It's been a long time since we did one of these, guys, and the weapon we're going to do it on is the Suros DIS-43, and no joke, you can pick this up right now from Banshee in the Tower. So if you like this video, make sure you drop a like on it, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more of these type of videos. But the roles I have on my DIS, I have the SPO-57 where it highlights enemy targets. I have Hammer Forge where it improved range and accuracy. Full auto where you get full auto mode, and hand laid stock increased stability and reduced range. So we're gonna take this gun into the Crucible. We're gonna see exactly how it performs in a game or two, and I will see you guys there in a second. As soon as I remember how to get there. I know I'm just messing around with y'all. See you guys there. Frontier's the map I guess we're playing on, guys. Can't be mad about that. So, DSI-43, it belongs to the highest impact, lowest rate of fire family. So, Gillian's Demise, J Rabbit, Badger CCL, Cole Avance's Duty, Chaos Dogma. These are just a few of the guns that fall under the same archetype as this weapon, and they all typically perform the same way. Now, I have full auto on mine. Now, that it does inherently speed up the rate of fire a little bit. But even in some situations, I feel like it's better just to go single shot because you feel like you have more control, especially if you've been using nothing but single shot weapons like Mida or even Call of Avance's Duty, or, you know, guns that don't have full auto on them. It kind of throws your aim off a little bit when you're holding down the trigger because it's no feeling there behind each pull of the trigger. But it is really still a good perk, and this gun still does lay waste to people at a distance. And that's the one downside to this weapon, honestly, is the fact that, yes, if you're not using this gun at distance, you're not doing it right. This isn't one of those guns that has a high enough rate of fire that can get you out of situations up close. As you can see in this clip right here, this person was chasing me down, and I mean, I didn't do a good enough job of even trying to challenge him to get him off me, but still, it wasn't the best encounter range. Like this encounter range right here is probably the best that you're gonna get with this gun. You know, anywhere from that 25 to 40 meter area, you'll be able to pretty much dispatch anybody pretty quick. You're gonna still lose battles to people like with Clever Dragons and people that are using Mida multi-tool and stuff that are really, really good at it. This gun really just settles in at that, like, I just want to BS around in a Crucible and I want to have a little fun and, you know, try different weapons. That's where this one falls at. Now, like I said, other guns like Call of Avance's Duty does fall in this too, and, you know, it's just the archetype right now where it sits in the Crucible. You know, I can kill somebody faster using like a Mida or even like a Treads Upon Stars or something like that, or not. You know, it takes more bullets, but it shoots so much faster. It allows you to have a higher TTK, and that's pretty much the story with a lot of different archetypes in the game. You know, that's why hard-hitting pulse rifles aren't as viable, because you can just use the faster rate ones and do it a lot quicker. And, you know, we all know what the number one thing in the game is to basically take your people out as fast as possible. And you can only do that if you're putting shots down range. And usually the gun that does it the fastest does it the best. And that goes across pretty much all archetypes. So, but the good things about this gun is it's super stable, especially if you get, you know, perks that give you Daner max stability, like I have on this one. You can, it's pretty simple just to keep your, you know, your sights on somebody, and then this person is rushing me with a Titan, and sometimes I feel bad for people that really don't know what they're doing when it comes to using their subclasses. You know, you don't, I mean, yes, you're in your super, but you still don't chase around corners on people. And even I still learned that to this point. You just don't want to put yourself in more trouble than you need to be in. And so I get out of that situation right there. But I do like this weapon. I do like the feel that it has. I like that the scope, the SPO-57 highlights enemies as you aim down sights on them. That's a pretty unique perk when it comes to that, and that's mostly just reserved for like the trials weapons. Oh, get out of here! You just raised up for no apparent reason. But yeah, that's usually reserved for the trials weapons, and you can get it on the Suros weapons with that scope, and that's a pretty good option if you ask me. Now, should you pick this gun over any other gun? Is it good enough to take up an exotic slot? Like I said, it depends on what you're doing. If you're doing 3v3s and you're doing skirmishes, then I would say no. Just because, you know, hands cannons are a little bit more viable. Even with the problems they have to their bloom, they're still a little bit more viable in those maps because the battles are more intimate. You're not really, you know, dealing with 2 and 3, 4 different people shooting at you. And you have to pick your engagements a lot more closely, and you need something that hits hard when it does hit somebody. So 3v3, I mean, unless you're going there to be around and just have fun, then you really don't want to use this type of gun in there. 6v6 is where this basically just shines at, you know. Multiple people to shoot at, things to kill, team firing is a real big thing in 6v6. And since you got to put yourself in the right situations, and the maps for Destiny aren't really built to have long range engagements, you really just gotta understand the play style that you want to, you know, have when you're going to certain maps. Now, when it comes to the actual stats on this weapon, they're pretty balanced. Rate of fire is a 37, the impact's a 48, the range is a 77, stability is a mid, it's at 48, and reload speed is 45. So really good rounded stats there. And then your secondary stats or your hidden stats, your aim assist is a 61. The equip speed is a 39. So like I said, you really want to put this on a class that has really high equip speed. Like if you can get like a hunter, because they have the inherent perk for quick draw, so that really boosts the equip speed. Ophidian aspects on a warlock, that really brings it up too, just because of the quick draw that you get pretty much on every weapon with faster reload and everything. And the recoil direction is at 80, which is really good. So that's why it's so easy to control this weapon when you're using. So what are the best perks you should go with on this weapon? Well, they're all subjective, and whatever you like to use, But me personally, the SPO-28 and the 57 are some of the best you can go with, because stronger target acquisition on both of them, plus the 57 gives you the ability to highlight enemy targets, is a really good plus, because you can only get that on trials weapons at the moment. In your next perk trial, you can do the high caliber rounds, perfect balance, fillet stock, feather mag, oil frame, impediment mag, or casket mag. Perfect balance and hammer forge is it for me, because all those other perks do help, but perfect balance and hammer forge are going to help you in the best way, which is give you more stability and more accuracy and more range, actually, if you get hammer forge. And those are two of the best perks I see in there, because those are going to help you kill things faster. When it comes to our next perk, there's a litany of things you can get out of here. Counterbalance, rangefinder, outlaw, Icarus, spray and play, luck in the chamber, triple tap, full auto. It really just comes down to if you're doing a PvE or PvE build. Triple tap is one of the better ones to get for PvE. Full auto is what I have on this one for PvP. Hidden hand is one of the better ones you can get, because who doesn't need stronger target acquisition when you're aiming down sight? So I would say full auto, hidden hand, spray and play, those are some of your better ones. Even rangefinder for PvP. Your next column: snapshot, speed, reload, lightweight, single point sling, small bore, rifle barrel, reinforced barrel, hand laid stock, and ejection mode. Hand laid stock is probably going to win out for me, because it gives you the same thing. It gives you more stability. It does reduce the range a little bit, but you really don't lose that much range, because honestly, the scout rifle doesn't have range drop off, really. It doesn't seem like, because these maps aren't big enough to really see it. Snapshot's another really good one you could have, and that will definitely help you acquire your targets a little bit faster by just being able to aim down sight quicker. So those are my thoughts and what I would pick up, guys. Let me know down in the comment section what you picked up on yours, and if you even picked it up at all. But like I said, it's available till Saturday, so make sure you pick it up before it's gone, okay? And I would like to say thanks for watching this video. Make sure you sub if you haven't, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.